Hi there everybody, it's Mrs. Drake with the Clarinet. This video is about the Clarinet finger tester exercise paper. So please find this paper. If you don't have it yet, I will be sending it to you where you can print it for yourself. But take a look at this, the finger tester exercise. Now, I'll try to send it in color and maybe you can print it in color. But please notice the red and the green. So the last two notes. The very last note should be green and the second to the last note should be red. Same thing down here. The very last note should be green, the second to last note should be red. So what that corresponds with is your pinky keys. So take a look at your clarinet. If you have a piece of red tape and a piece of green tape, that would be perfect. If you don't, just try to put a piece of tape on here. And if you, like for example, I did not have any green tape here at my house. I have some at school, but I don't have it at my house. So what I did is I put a piece of regular masking tape and then I took a green marker and drew green on it. So that one's the green one and then this one is the red one. So take a look at my clarinet. Make sure you put it on the correct one. So this is on the right hand. You're going to be playing it with your right pinky. Notice it's on the top row, the one closer to the bell. That's the one that should be red. And then up here, the green one, this one is to be played with your left pinky. Notice that there's 4 keys here that are pinky keys. Oops, sorry, let me get it on the camera a little bit better. Sorry about that. All right, so it's kind of the one, it's one closest to your right hand, maybe is a way to describe it. It's this one. This is the one that should be marked with the green tape, this one. Okay, another way to do it is to look in the very back of your book. There's a nice finger chart here, but it doesn't call it red and blue. But what you can, red and green. But what you can look at is the high C here, the high C, and it shows you with that little diagram which one is the red. And then for the B, it would show you which one is the green. It's kind of hard to do by that way. This is going to be really challenging. Please ask your parents to watch this video with you and see if you can figure out which one is which. But take a look again. There's the green one. And then down on the bottom of your clarinet, here's the red one. I know I also have a blue one, but that's more for the 5th graders. Okay. But anyways, okay, so you're going to need your pinkies. Now this is easy if you have big hands. If you have small hands, this can be very frustrating. But I still want you to know what you're aiming for with your fingers, and I want you to be able to know what they look like on the page. At some point your hands are going to grow and it'll sound a lot better, but at this point I want you at least to know where you're aiming with your fingers and know what the notes look like on the page. Okay, so can everybody take a look at your paper, and I want to do the one that's called low, the one that's on the top, low. So notice that the notes are C, B flat, A, G, F, E. It really can help if you can say the music alphabet backwards. The music alphabet is A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's it. Try to practice saying those letters backward, which are G, F, E, D, C, B, A. If you can get where you're used to saying those 5 letters backwards, those 7 letters backwards, it can really help. G, F, E, D, C, B, A. Because if you look at this, I know it starts on C, but it's C, B, A, and then G, F, E. It's flowing down the music scale. All right, so it's going to be C, B flat, which is 1st finger, A, which is 2 fingers, G, which is 3 fingers, and then the low F is the red. So it's going to flow down your fingers. C, B flat, A, G, F. And it'll sound like this. Really try to watch my fingers here. Again, I have big hands, so it's easy for me to make it sound good. But the idea is to do it in a slur, meaning you flick your note on the first one, and then you just blow and let your notes slide down the other ones. If you flicked your tongue, it would be... You can certainly practice it that way if you want, but for this exercise I prefer you slur it, which means flick your tongue on the first one and then slide down the rest. All in one big breath. So the idea is for you to try this And as soon as one of the notes doesn't sound good, stop and restart. But try to remember where you were when it stopped sounding good, where it squeaked or whatever, because that's the finger that probably slipped off the key. And that's why I call these the finger testers, because you want to start discovering which is your finger that's causing it to squeak. All right, so let me play it again. It should sound like this. And now we're going to play the whole thing. Notice I only played the first 5 notes. Now we're going to play it all the way down. C, B flat, A, G, F. And then I'm going to add the green one. So that means both pinkies. Do you notice when you hit the green one that the red one goes down anyways? The green one activates both the green one and the red one. So often I will leave my red one down when I go for the green because the red one stays down automatically. All right, watch this. Now I'm going to do the full one. And that is how it's written on the paper. C, B flat, A, G, F, E. And once again, if it squeaks, it means one of your fingers came off. Or when you're going for the pinky key, it means one of the other fingers slipped off of the hole. Okay, so work on this and see if you can get it to sound good. If your hands are small, it might not sound good, but try to start noticing which finger does it start to squeak on, and that's the finger you have to work on. All right, that's the low finger tester. Bye for now.